Well, there are a handful of games in Week 17 with spoiler potential. The Bengals have a chance to end the Ravens' hot streak. The Texans will try to make it 2 straight losses for the Titans. The Colts will face a Jaguars team who beat them back in Week 1. Wow, so long ago. And the Eagles hope to send Washington home without a playoff berth. Guys, which one of these matchups has the most spoiler potential, Peter?
I get scared when I hear a team has to rely on some other team to get in.
Yeah.
You never want to be scoreboard watching because it's almost like driving a car. If something else is in your rear view, you might be paying attention, and then you don't know. The Colts, they're playing a 1-14 Jaguars team. They need one of these other teams to lose. So I could see the Colts in a hypothetical scenario, not saying that this Colts team specifically, is looking at the scoreboard at 1 o'clock and saying, what are the Dolphins doing? What are the Browns doing? Oh, wait, what are the Ravens doing? Looking at scoreboard, don't take this Jaguars team lightly.
Okay.
They've already got the first overall pick. And if you go back to Week 1, the Colts beat the Jaguars. No,
Jaguars beat the Colts.
The Jaguars beat the Colts.
That's their one win.
Their one win was Week 1. This was a huge upset at the time. Everyone was like, oh, the Jaguars are rebuilding. I remember I came on air on Tuesday and was like, I'll tell you what, everyone could tell you that the Jaguars aren't going to be good this year. Don't tell the guys in that locker room. Well, they haven't been good. They've lost 14 straight games. They haven't won since this. But if the Colts take their eye off the prize at hand and start worrying about the scoreboard, this is an NFL team. These are NFL players. Minshew has pride. Marrone might be coaching his last game, might not be. I don't know the future of Doug Marrone, but you have to think that the Jaguars are at least going to give it their all to beat the Colts and have 2 wins on the season and not 1, and they would sweep their division rival, the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are crazy. Colts could either be hosting a playoff game and win the division or be out of the playoffs come Monday, and the Jaguars will do everything in their power to make that latter part happen.
It's very difficult to lose 15 games in a row. It rarely happens. Yeah. And to your point, if you believe in tanking, I'm not saying that if you believe in it, it's over.
It's over.
So
They already got
nothing to lose for. They can win and they still get the #1 picks. That is dangerous.
Unreal. All right, so I'm going with the Eagles. The Eagles facing the Washington football team, which so many storylines surrounding the Washington football team, right? We love Ron Rivera, him battling cancer during the season. Alex Smith, a great story of him bouncing back after that leg. Dwayne Haskins being released. It's like you want to root for him. But the Eagles are like, so what? Like, we're here to play football.
Yep.
And on top of that, we're here to evaluate Jalen Hurts. On the flip side, Jalen Hurts is like, I'm here to steal the starting position. And the only way I have a legitimate chance of doing that is leaving a taste in their mouth of success, of winning, of a really great game. So not only can they just ruin all hopes for the Washington football team, but then they also adversely help the Giants and Cowboys game.
Yes.
So they win, beat the Washington football team. Now all of a sudden,
Whoever won earlier
gets in. So you have the Cowboys and the Giants that are going to be sitting back watching this game, literally just hoping whoever the victor is of that game. So for me, it's the Eagles. It's interesting. I know I joked around and I kind of said you gave me a hard time, and I said this division is so entertaining.
Yeah.
It's crazy. In Week 17, it is extremely entertaining. It is like the best drama in all of football. Who cares if their division sucks, if you want to call it the NFC least? It's going to be fun to watch this Sunday.
Absolutely.
That Sunday night game is, if Jalen Hurts pulls that off, then Daniel Jones could be hosting a home playoff game, or Andy Dalton's gonna be one of them. I mean, that is as good as it gets. And I'm looking, what I like about all these is I like the divisional games now, because the divisional games, I feel like all bets are off. The teams know each other well, there's a passion there, and there's a pride there. And I'm looking at the Ravens, who are playing great ball, who are hitting their stride. They play the Bengals, and the Bengals have already proven that they're not quitting, that they fight, that they are into this thing. They knocked off the Steelers in a game that nobody had figured they were going to win. And I feel like there's one factor here going, now, remember they knocked off the Steelers because the Juju TikTok thing was huge, and it pissed them off, and it pissed off their sideline. Here's what the Ravens have going for them. Let's bring up the Ravens stars, if you will, the ones that really figure into this one. They're not big on TikTok. I looked into this, okay? So Trace McSorley is their #1 TikTok player in the whole roster with only 59,000.
He's a legend, though.
Justice, Trace does do it. So short of Trace McSorley or Marlon Humphrey going out and doing some sort of dance that disrespects the Bengals like Juju did and motivated them to win, I think the Ravens are in good shape. Peter, why are you grimacing?
I'm not grimacing. I got to get on Justice Hill's TikTok later.
What is Justice doing?
I don't know.
It will be served. I know that. Here's the thing. Don't blow it against the Bengals. They don't quit. I saw Ryan Finley do a finger roll into the December night against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Finish business, Baltimore, and then you knock off some of these playoff teams.
I love when you mention hope. Because that NFC East winner is going to have some hope.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts plays well. Eagles fans might go into the offseason with some hope. Same with Daniel Jones and Giants fans.